Police officers are out in full force this weekend as part of an effort to keep drunk drivers off our roads. But you'll find even more of a presence in Montgomery County. Natalie Tyndall with 2 News Investigates is digging deeper into the Drive Sober or Get Pulled Over campaign to find out who's paying for all these extra patrols. Natalie.
Well, Katie, the money doesn't come from your local tax dollars. It's funded through a mix of state and federal grant money. The effort is based on public awareness and overtime hours for law enforcement officers. And I dug into the high visibility enforcement grants rules and found out that Montgomery County is one of the areas that's getting the most funding for the program because of its amount of traffic deaths involving impaired drivers.
For the past 2 weeks, there have been more police officers patrolling the roads in Ohio. For many agencies like the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office, it's required as part of a grant.
There are additional patrols out, and we receive funding through the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ohio Traffic Safety Office based in Columbus, where that funding allows deputies to go out with additional hours looking just for impaired drivers and those drivers who are unsafe on our roadways.
In Ohio, the High Visibility Enforcement Overtime Grant is distributed based off traffic crash data. The areas with the highest number of OVI crashes are given more money for overtime pay.
And because of that, in our area here, extra money is given to us through the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration to go out and do that enforcement.
The Montgomery County Sheriff's Office was allotted 126 overtime hours for the Labor Day enforcement. Sergeant Kurt Althouse tells me on any given night, about 3 of their officers will work an extra 5 or 6 hours.
Without the grants, obviously a lot of constraints on local budgets make it difficult for extra patrols.
But there are rules those being paid by the grant need to follow. For one, their main job is to pull over impaired people. They're not allowed to respond to other types of emergencies. They also have to stick to patrolling the areas that have seen the most crashes involving drinking. So far, officers believe their efforts are paying off.
Is it working?
Yes, we have seen statistically, both here locally and in the state, as well as nationally, that we are slowly getting the numbers down.
Now, the Drive Sober or Get Pulled Over campaign will pick back up on December 13th and run until New Year's Day. Later this week, we hope to have numbers for you about how many drivers were pulled over or ticketed. Natalie Tyndall, 2 News, working for you.